Wild story. This man literally tried to interrogate a plant. True facts. Have y'all ever heard of the CIA agent who hooked up a polygraph test to the plants just to see if they were sentient beings or even had a response to an emotion? Yo, meet Cleve Baxter. Cleve Baxter has been working with polygraph machines and tests for over 20 years. Stamped in the polygraph field through the CIA, always stemming back from the 1960s. One day he's in his office and he's like, you know what? I want to hook up to a plant. I want to see if I can get a reading from a plant. Because a polygraph test is what? The measurement of electronic responses to sentient beings. So he hooks it up to a plant and tries to water the plant, thinking that he would get a reaction to the water. He didn't. But the moment he thought about burning it, no matches, no lighter, no nothing, just pure thought. And it didn't take minutes, seconds, boom,
fully intended
reading.
To burn the very leaf that was being tested with a match. I had no matches in the room at the time, and I don't smoke, and I had to go next door to my secretary's area to get a match. But the interesting thing is that right at the split second that imagery of fire entered my mind, the tracing reflecting the changes in the plant just went right off the top of the page. And the only thing that occurred at that time, no lighting of a match, nothing else, merely the imagery of fire. And I must say that as of 14 minutes along in that initial observation on the morning of February 2nd, 1966, my life just hasn't been the same.
Yo, think about this. The plant read his mind. It was like, oh, nah, not that fire, bro. But did we just witness that plants have feelings? And not just feelings, but the ability to read minds, process information, and have emotions. A lot of mainstream scientists said, nah, that's for pseudo, he's just geeking, ain't nobody with none of that. But he continued his experiments on and on. And more readings showed that he was on point. But check this out. He even goes deeper into doing another test, proving that plants have a strong reaction to the termination of life. So he decides to get these certain shrimp, put it inside of this cup that's on a randomizer, meaning this is within 6 hours, this is randomly just going to drop into a some boiling water right below it. So he sets up his cameras all around the house, right? In another room is the plant. So the lab is in one room and then the plant is in another room. He hooks up the lie detector test. He hooks up his cameras from many different angles. And the reason why he's doing this is because he's actually going to leave, right? Because he doesn't want his consciousness to affect the study of the plant. Mind you, he's CIA, he's been doing this for so many years, right? And the same process he does with humans, he's doing with plants, but even a little more deeper. So this is him actually preparing to leave. He's going to leave for a while, and then he's going to come back later on. He drives about 15-20 miles out away from the property to see if a reaction will happen when the shrimp is dropped into the beaker. After hours pass by, it randomly dumps the shrimp into the hot boiling water below. And the moment it does that, in the other room, the plant immediately goes off. Immediately goes off. At the notice of death and termination of life nearby. This is amazing.
And I must say that as of 14 minutes along in that initial observation on the morning of February 2nd, 1966, my life just hasn't been the same.